Passaic County potential outbreak of Legionnaires disease is being investigated. The State Department of Health reports 7 cases confirmed in Passaic and Bergen counties. Marcy Rubin reporting from Bergen County with more.
It's a bacteria that can cause a particular type of pneumonia that can, in some patients, be very severe.
There have been no cases of Legionnaires disease reported out of Bergen Newbridge Medical Center in Paramus, but the hospital's chief medical officer is aware of the 7 confirmed cases in neighboring towns in Bergen and Passaic counties.
Legionella lives in water and soil, so it's usually around stagnant water or soil. That's when you see outbreaks.
People can get it by breathing in small droplets of water containing the Legionella bacteria, which comes from cooling towers or air conditioning units in large buildings, as well as hot tubs, fountains, plumbing systems. The State Department of Health receives about 250 to 350 reports of Legionnaires each year. They are now working with local health departments to identify the source or sources of these new 7 confirmed cases.
Usually they do what we call contact tracing, which I think a lot of people heard about the last couple of years through COVID. And that's usually, there's a lot of epidemiological methods where they try to trace to see where the outbreak started and who else was exposed.
It could take up to 2 weeks from exposure for symptoms to develop. So if you're in Bergen or Passaic County and develop pneumonia-like symptoms, it's suggested you call your doctor. And remember the lessons we've learned in the last few years.
Keep an eye out for symptoms, and if you're sick, stay home and see a physician and don't expose other people.
Those symptoms include fever, chills, cough, shortness of breath, chest pain, muscle aches, and headaches. Very similar, you'll recall, to COVID-19. This is treatable in most with antibiotics. The elderly and those with underlying conditions are more at risk. And just a piece of information for you, if you didn't know, Legionnaires disease is named for the first outbreak at an American Legion convention of Legionnaires in Philadelphia back in the 1970s. In Bergen County, Marcy Rubin, News 12, New Jersey.